Okay, everyone, we're going to start working on the Chapter 18 Pediatric Dosages worksheet. It's available in the Canvas shell, and it was uploaded on your main med math course. Okay, so the first problem says the physician's order is Vistaril 12.5 milligrams IM, Q4 to 6 hours, PRN nausea. And the child's weight is 44 pounds. So just a good habit is, let's start with the child's weight. It's 44 pounds. We're going to convert to kilograms. Okay, so 44 divided by 2.2 is going to give us 20 kilograms even. Okay, and the recommended dose is 0.5 milligrams per kilogram per dose. Okay, and we're gonna work everything out together. So we're gonna put the 44 pounds over 1, and then no. 44 pounds over 1 divided by 2.2 pounds per kilogram. Our unit of pounds will cancel, our unit of kilograms will cancel. So get into the habit of doing these problems all together, just because I know you'll have some variance in accuracy, what you're going to be asked for on the test. So do these problems like this, all together with the weight, okay? So it's gonna be 0.5 times 44 divided by 2.2 is gonna give us 10 milligrams per dose on the low end, and then the high end of our range is 1 milligram per kilogram per dose. And same thing, 44 pounds divided by 2.2 pounds per kilogram. The pounds will cancel, the unit kilograms will cancel, and then we're going to take 1 times 44 is 44, and then 44 divided by 2.2 is going to equal 20 milligrams per dose. Okay, and then answering the questions on the worksheet. What is the child's weight in kilograms? The child's weight is 20 kilograms. What is the safe individual dose range for this child? The safe individual dose range is 10 milligrams per dose to 20 milligrams per dose. Is the order safe? The order is 12.5 milligrams given every Q 4 to 6 hours. So this is milligrams per dose. And so this is in the safe range. And because it is in the safe range, we're going to calculate the amount for 1 dose. If the dose is unsafe, you would enter a 0 for the test response, right? But this is a safe dose, so we're going to go ahead and calculate it. Okay, so the doctor's order is 12.5 milligrams. Our dosage strength or available supply is 25 milligrams per milliliter. So our unit of milligrams is going to cancel. 12.5 divided by 25 is going to give us 0.5 milliliters. So 0.5 milliliters. Okay. Next problem. The physician's order is Tegretol 50 milligrams POTID. Okay, the recommended oral dose is 10 to 20 milligrams per kilogram per 24 hours, divided in doses 3 times a day, and the available supply and the child's weight is 33 pounds. So we're going to convert that first. So 33 divided by 2.2 is going to give us 15 kilograms. Okay, and then the low end of our range is 10 milligrams per kilogram per 24 hours, and the high is 20 milligrams per kilogram per 24 hours. And the same thing, we're going to use our mass, 33 pounds and 2.2 pounds per kilogram. Kilograms cancel. And the same thing, we're going to just set up all of our work first. Pounds is going to cancel, kilograms is going to cancel. Okay, so 10 times 33 divided by 2.2 gives us 150 milligrams in a 24-hour period. And 20 times 33 divided by 2.2 is 300 milligrams in a 24-hour period. The recommended oral dose tells us that the daily dose is divided in 3 times a day. So we're going to take this and divide by 3. So 150 divided by 3 is 50 milligrams per dose. And this is divided by 3, and that's going to give us 100 milligrams per dose. Okay. Okay, and so let's go back. What is the child's weight in kilograms? It's 15 kilograms. What is the safe dose range for this child? It's 50 milligrams per dose to 100 milligrams per dose. Or if they ask for the safe daily range, then the safe daily range is 150 milligrams per 24 hours to 300 milligrams per 24 hours. So is the order safe? The doctor's original order is 50 milligrams POTID. So again, TID means 3 times a day. So the 50 milligrams would be within the safe range. So we go ahead and calculate how much medication we would administer to our patient. So the order is 50 milligrams. We have available a dosage strength of 100 milligrams per 5 milliliters. So cancel a trailing 0. 5 times 5 is 25 divided by 10. And that's going to give you 2.5 milliliters. Okay? Okay, the next problem is Rocephin, 450 milligrams IM daily for an ear infection. The recommended dose is 30 to 50 milligrams per kilogram daily in a single dose, and the available supply, and our child weighs 27.4 pounds. We're going to convert that. 27.4 divided by 2.2 gives us 12.45 kilograms. Again, pediatric doses, we're going to round our mass to the hundredths place. Okay? And so because this value had a lot of trailing decimals, it's important to go ahead and do the setup this way. 30 milligrams per kilogram per day, so the daily. And then the high end of our range is 50 milligrams per kilogram per day. And then we're going to keep our 27.4 and go ahead and divide that by 2.2 pounds. Our unit of pounds will cancel, and our unit of kilograms will cancel. Same setup. Our unit of pounds will cancel, and then our unit of kilograms will cancel. So 30 times 27.4 divided by 2.2 is going to give us 373.64 milligrams per day. And our high end of our range is going to be 50 times 27.4 divided by 2.2 gives us 622.73 milligrams per day. Okay, the physician's order was 450 milligrams IM daily, so that 450 milligrams would be within our safe and therapeutic range. Okay, so what is a child's weight in kilograms? It's 12.45 kilograms. What is the safe dose for this child? The safe daily dose is 373.64 milligrams per day to 622.73 milligrams per day. Is the order safe? Yes, the physician prescribed 450 milligrams daily, so this is within the safe and therapeutic range. So now we calculate the amount of medication we would administer to our patient. So the doctor's order is 450 milligrams. We have available a dosage strength of 350 milligrams per 1 milliliter. Our milligrams cancel, our trailing zero can cancel, and so we are left with 45 divided by 35. And that's going to give us 1.29 milliliters. Okay, next problem. The physician's order is Panadol 250 milligrams POQ 4 to 6 hours PRN. The recommended dose is 10 to 15 milligrams per kilogram per dose. And the child weighs 37 kilograms. So we already have our mass in kilograms, so we don't need to convert anything here. So we set up our low and our high end of our range. So 10 milligrams per kilogram per dose. And the high end is 15 milligrams per kilogram per dose. All we need to do is go ahead and multiply by our mass in kilograms. Our unit of kilograms will cancel, and they'll cancel here as well. So 10 times 37 is 370 milligrams per dose, and 15 times 37 is going to give us 555 milligrams per dose. Okay, and then the doctor's order is 250. So this is our safe and therapeutic range. The doctor's order is 250 milligrams POQ 4 to 6 hours. Okay, so what is the child's weight in kilograms? It's 37 kilograms. What is the safe dose range for this child? The safe dose range is 370 milligrams per dose to 555 milligrams per dose. Is the order safe? It may be safe, but we do not know if it is therapeutic. So on this one, you would put a 0 because you don't know if it is safe and therapeutic. And so you wouldn't calculate a dose to administer your patient because this doctor's order is not within this safe and therapeutic range for a single dose. So we would stop, it's not safe and therapeutic, and then in the last part, we would put a 0 because the dose is unsafe or untherapeutic. We don't know. Okay. So next problem. The physician's order is amoxicillin 200 milligrams PO Q8H. The child's weight is 36.2 pounds. So we're going to convert that. $36.2 divided by 2.2 is going to give us, rounded to the hundredths place, 16.45 kilograms. And a repeating decimal. So we're going to make sure we keep our setup on our problem. Okay, the recommended daily oral dose is 20 milligrams per kilogram per 24 hours. And the upper limit is 40 milligrams per kilogram per 24 hours. We're going to do 36.2 pounds and 2.2 pounds per kilogram. Our pounds will cancel, our unit of kilograms will cancel. Let's set up our work on the next part. Our unit of pounds will cancel, our unit of kilograms will cancel. Okay, so 20 times 36.2 divided by 2.2 gives us 329.09 milligrams per 24 hours. Next part is 40 times 36.2 divided by 2.2 is 658.18 milligrams per 24 hours. Okay, the recommended daily oral dose is 20 to 40 milligrams per kilogram every 24 hours, administered every 8 hours. So in a 24-hour period, if the order is Q8H, we would administer 3 doses to our patient. So we're going to take each of these values and divide them by 3. So 20 times 36.2 divided by 2.2 and then divided by 3 again is going to give you 109.70 milligrams per dose. And then 658.18 divided by 3 is going to give you 219.39 milligrams per dose. Okay. Okay, and so what was the doctor's original order? The doctor's order is 200 milligrams POQ8H. So is that doctor's order within the safe and therapeutic single dose range? Yes, it's between 109.7 and 219.39. So yes, this is it's a safe and therapeutic single dose. And so now we would calculate how much medication to administer. So the order is 200 milligrams. Our dosage strength is 250 milligrams per 5 milliliters. Our units of milligrams will cancel. A trailing 0 will cancel. So 20 times 5 is 100, divided by 25 is 4 milliliters. So we'll administer 4 milliliters to our patient. Okay. Next problem. Okay, C-chlor, 85 milligrams, POTID, and a child that weighs 31 pounds. Divide by 2.2 pounds. Okay, so 31 divided by 2.2. Their child weighs 14.09 kilograms. Our recommended dose is 10 milligrams per kilogram per 24-hour period to 20 milligrams per kilogram per 24 hours. Again, 31 pounds divided by 2.2 pounds per kilogram. Our pounds will cancel, our units of kilograms will cancel. Same setup, pounds cancel, kilograms cancel. Okay, so 10 times 31 divided by 2.2 gives us 140.91 milligrams in a 24-hour period. And the C-chlor is divided in doses every 8 hours. So again, you would be administering this 3 times a day. So divide by 3 is 46.97 milligrams per dose. Okay, and then the high end of our range is 20 times 31 divided by 2.2 is 281.82 milligrams per 24-hour period. That's administered 3 times, or it's administered in 3 doses. So we divide by 3, and that's going to give us 93.94 milligrams per dose. Okay, so what is a child's weight in kilograms? 14.09 kilograms. What is the safe daily dose for the child? So the safe daily dose is 140.91 milligrams per 24 hours to 281.82 milligrams in a 24-hour period. Then it asks you, what is the safe single dose for this child? The safe single dose is 46.97 milligrams per dose to 93.94 milligrams per dose. Is the doctor's order safe? So the doctor's order was originally 85 milligrams POTID. So 3 times a day. So this is your daily, this is your single dose order. So 85 is between our safe and therapeutic single dose range. So the order is safe, yes. And if it is safe, what do we administer? So we take our 85 milligrams and we multiply it by our dosage strength, which is 125 milligrams per 5 milliliters. Our units of milligrams is going to cancel. And then we have 85 times 5 divided by 125. And that gives us 3.4 milliliters to administer to our patient. Next is Pathocil, 100 milligrams POQ6H. The child weighs 53 pounds. Okay, our units of pounds will cancel there. 53 divided by 2.2 is 24.09 kilograms. The low end of our range is 12.5 milligrams per kilogram daily, per day, and the high end is 50 milligrams per kilogram per day. We're gonna set up our mass calculation. Ooh, excuse me. Pounds cancel, kilograms cancel. Okay. And then it's going to be 12.5 times 53 divided by 2.2 is going to give us 301.14 milligrams per day. And this is, let's see, it's divided in divided doses 4 times per day. So we're going to take this and divide it by 4. And that's going to give us 75 point, give me 1 second, dear, 75.28 milligrams per dose. Okay, and then the next part is going to be 50 times 53 divided by 2.2, and that's going to give us 1204.55 milligrams per day. Again, we are dividing that in 4 doses. So that's going to give us 301.14 milligrams per dose. The doctor's original order is 100 milligrams PO Q6 hours. So that's the single dose order. And that is within our safe and therapeutic single dose range from 75.28 to 301. So this is a safe order. So we'll take the doctor's order and we multiply it by our dosage strength. So 62.5 milligrams per 5 milliliters. Our milligrams are going to cancel. And that's going to be 100 times 5 is 500 divided by 62.5. And that's going to be 8 milliliters administered to our patient. Okay, so that is the first 2 pages of our pediatric dosages calculations, and the rest will be continued in additional videos.